What is good, you guys? Welcome back to the Pro. Welcome back to a brand new video. Man, I'm as sad as you guys right now because that was a game that I thought we should have won. I thought we let one slip away there. But I'm gonna get right into it, man. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. The Heat are now down 2-1, or sorry, up 2-1 in the series. I'm saying down because it feels like we just lost the series. But we just lost one game. So I just need everyone to remember that we're still up in the series. So there are positives, obviously, but man, if we had won that game, the series would have been over because no team has ever come back from 3-0 deficit, and now it's a series. It is a series, and yeah, man, it's we got to get into everything. So like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Go check out the second channel if you guys have not already subscribed to that. It'll be in the pinned comment. Let's get right into it. So first quarter started off very low scoring defensively. It was a great game first quarter. Both the teams are not really making their threes. Second quarter, the Hawks went on a run. I thought the second unit for the Hawks was absolutely phenomenal throughout the whole game. The second unit with Bogdanovic in particular, Wright, and Okongwu. Those three players were absolutely phenomenal. You got to tip your hat to them because they made a lot of tough shots. They were hustling. I thought that Delon Wright and Okongwu, double O, really made some key hustle plays in order for the Hawks to win this game. They were all over the place, and there was two possessions where we did not box out Delon Wright. This even happened in game 2 where Delon Wright got an offensive rebound. At his size, that's unacceptable. There was one play where Bam was his man and he didn't box him out, and Delon Wright got an offensive rebound. You got to be better in that situation. You have to. You just have to. Offensively, we struggled in the first half, but I thought in the third quarter, as shown by that 20-0 run, we really turned it on, man. And then we were up by a pretty sizable amount, and then late in that third quarter, and then in that fourth quarter, we kind of just let it slip away. Another blown lead. That's been the story of the whole season, the amount of leads that we have blown. And it's not a good look, obviously. And I know I don't want to overreact, but the last possession was terrible. And it's been the same all season too. I don't understand. Throughout the whole game, we're so, we're so fine with drawing up as many plays and dribble handoffs and screens and pin downs and everything. Spo has everything up his alleyway. He can draw up whatever screen, flare, whatever play he wants to. But down the stretch for the last shot, it's a Jimmy Butler fading away 3. Like that? Are you kidding me? That's the worst possible play that you could have called. Up in the situation. That play was terrible. And it wasn't even a play. It was just give the ball to Jimmy and let him just do his thing. If I'm Jimmy Butler, why am I taking a fadeaway 3 with 2 defenders in my face? We've been shooting terrible for 3. He had only made 1 3, and he was open for that in the corner. If I'm Jimmy Butler, I'm driving. We're only down by 1. You don't need a 3. Worst case, you'll get fouled, or you'll make the basket. It's not rocket science. You don't need to take a fadeaway 3 if you're Jimmy Butler. You're not a shooter, bro. I know you've been shooting well in the playoffs, but that's not your thing. And you're best when you're driving to the paint. And Spoelstra, I don't know what he was thinking on that last play. I really have no clue. It could have gone to Tyler, man. I wanted to go to Tyler. I did want to go to Tyler and have some pick and roll action with him and Bam. I know there was only 4 seconds, but maybe a Tyler pick and roll Bam. If they drop, then Tyler pulls up for the 3. If they don't, he passes it to Bam and he shoots. Or a lob situation. That last play was terrible. You gotta be able to draw better plays. The Heat's percentages in the clutch. Well, not specifically in the clutch, but specifically in the last play of the game are terrible. They are 0 for 8 on threes and 1 for 13 from the field this season in the final 10 seconds of games. Now, granted, Kyle Lowry did go out, I think, midway through the third, or maybe I think right at the end of the third. He went out with an injury, a leg injury. He did not return. Having him out was huge, obviously, because we were lacking a true point guard, and Gabe had to play big minutes down the stretch. He did not have a good game. Gabe Vincent, he did not have a good game. But injuries are a part of the game, man. They are a part of the game. The Bucks are currently spanking the Bulls without Chris Middleton. So they're part of the game. You got no excuses. The Hawks are without Capella, so we have really no right to complain about a Lowry injury. We should have won this game. You know, plain and simple. This is a game we should have won. Hero had his best game of the series. I thought Bam was good. I know Bam did not score. People get on Bam's case a lot for, you know, not scoring the ball. This series is predicated upon three-point shooting, bro. Bam had made a lot of hustle plays, rebounding the ball, some really, really key passes. And he in the first half, like, people were bashing him, but he had taken the same amount of field goal attempts as Jimmy. The only thing I would suggest for Bam is to get through the free throw line more. But apart from that, I thought Bam had a solid game. I just thought in the end, like, he let DeLon Wright get that offensive rebound. Okongwu got 2 big offensive rebounds. Like, one was an and one. The other one was like a reload 3 for Bogdanovic. You got to be better on the glass there. You know, 50-50 balls, you got to be winning that. You got to be winning that. And I really don't know why we didn't see Caleb Martin more. I don't understand Caleb Martin. I thought, you know, defensively he brings a different look. I thought he should have played instead of Gabe. I know as a ball handler, Gabe gives you that, but, like, let's be honest, like, I would rather trust Jimmy with the ball than Gabe anyway. So defensively, Caleb gives you another, you know, look. Or even if it's like for Duncan, like, I don't know why he only got 1 minute. Like, that was just very head scratching to me. I just think that you have to play him in the series. You know, he's just a guy who defensively can do a lot of different things for you. Offensively, he can be like a Swiss Army knife. I thought PJ Tucker was huge. You know, the stat line does not really show. He only had 11 points, but he was big tonight. He was really, really big. Offensive rebounds, and, you know, some key, like that corner 3 that I thought was gonna, you know, prompt us to win that game. He hit that big corner 3, and he was defending Trae Young like his life depended on it. He was all over the place defensively. For the Hawks, man, you got to tip your hat to Bogdanovic, and you got to tip your hat to Okongwu and DeLon Wright off the bench, who really, really were the spark plugs for that run down the stretch. Trae Young was solid. You know, in the first half, he wasn't great. In the second half, like, until the fourth quarter, we had kind of kept Trae Young in check. But in the fourth quarter, when the pace sped up and when a lot of the, you know, offense was in transition, he really imposed his will on the game, and that's why he's so dangerous. So yeah, game 4. Well, I think 5 Reasons said that Kyle Lowry's injury is not serious, so that is a good sign. So I expect him to play for game 4, but, like, we'll have to see what the diagnosis is. But I expect him to play for game 4 because he's just a tough guy that is probably going to gut it out through anything. And game 4 is a must-win because you do not want to go to Miami tied, you know, 2-2, because anything can happen. Then you got to win game 4. You got to win game 4. Game 4, if the Heat do not come out with more purpose and fire and energy, then, you know, I'm sorry, man. It's going to be a long, long series because I know we're still up 2-1, but the Hawks have the momentum right now because they just won a game that they probably had no business winning after being down by how many ever points they were down in the third quarter. Like, we were up by, like, a sizable amount, and the Hawks just came back and sold this one away at the end. So they have momentum. Like, if they had lost this game, then I would have probably said the series is over because, like, you're down 3-0. You're probably not even thinking about the series now. You're probably just thinking about, you know, going home and just being with your family and stuff like that, packing your bags. But now it's a series because the Hawks just won this game, and yeah, the Heat have to come with it. You cannot allow this Hawks team, who is dangerous, man. This is not your ordinary 8 seed. I honestly think the Hawks are better than the Bulls, and a lot of these other teams. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Hawks and the Bulls matched up and the Hawks won that series because I just think that that's how much of a talented team that they are. Like, they're not pushovers by any means. So I did not, you know, expect this to be an easy series, but especially if Philadelphia is taking care of business the way they are, they're going to be well rested. If they sweep Toronto tomorrow, we'll have to see what happens with that. If they sweep Toronto, they will be well rested if we were to face them in the next round, if we let the Hawks come back into this. So game 4 is a must-win. Jimmy has to be better in the clutch. I thought he was good throughout the game. I thought he was good, but, like, in the clutch, man, like, you got to be better with decision-making. Like, 2 late situation threes, like almost shot clock violations, is not going to cut it. So yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna leave it. Make sure you guys let me know in your comment section below what your thoughts are about this game. I'll see you later as always. Peace.